Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, we're heating up your holiday weekend early. Wendy's breaking down all of the hottest topics. And summertime means big summer movies. Ben Lyons is here with a preview of all the must-see hits of the season. Plus, celebrity chef George Duran brings smoking hot barbecue ideas perfect for any party. Now, here's Wendy!
Yeah, another happy day here at Wendy. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Okay. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you more. Thank you. In case you haven't noticed, we are amongst royalty. It's Shirley from New Jersey. Today, my mother is celebrating her 80th birthday, so we've made her queen for the day. She's got a lot to celebrate. 3 reasonable children, a man who's stuck by her side regardless of how slick her mouth gets. Thank you, Daddy. And Mommy, you seriously look beautiful. Oh, she's waving. Oh, God.
Thank you.
Don't ever wonder where I get my over-the-topness from. And Suzanne and I are wearing, once again, special outfits from my collection at HSN. Yeah! Suzanne's blouse complements her, like, city landscape pants.
Yes, I love them.
They gather at the bottom. Mm-hmm. And then for me, listen, everything isn't for everybody, but I am embracing my inner Pud Bundy.
Yeah!
Right? It's 2-piece. It comes in sizes small X to 3X. It feels like a silky rayon-y thing. It bellows in the wind. You can wear it with heels or you can wear it with flats. It's called Mixed Media, and I will be presenting my new collection, That, This, and More, live on HSN Saturday, May 30th, twice that day. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and again from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you very much. So, did you see Rumer win Dancing with the Stars last night? I knew from the first episode of this new season that girl was gonna win. I think the first night that she ever danced, she got a perfect score. I said, no, that's it. She's gonna win. The family is very, very excited. Her sisters were over the top with it. When they dropped the confetti, Demi, her mother, was like, yes! Catching it. Her father, Bruce Willis, cried. And I just think that this is terrific. She won, not because she's a Willis and because she had A-listers voting for her. She won because she deserved to win. And congratulations to her partner, too. Val is Max's brother, and Val had never won the Mirror Ball before, so this is great for him as well. Now, the thing about winning Dancing with the Stars is that it can propel you to do the next big thing in your career, of which, to our knowledge, she had no career before. I mean, I knew her because I read the No, not laughing. Okay, what was she doing? Like I always say, it's only a 1-hour show. I've got to get to my point. I can't dance around the bushes. Look, I don't know what the young lady, did for a living, so therefore I'm gonna say she didn't have a career. I know she was an aspiring actress, but I never saw her act in anything. Now, by all this attention she's gotten from Dancing with the Stars, this could really be huge for her. And you know, to my knowledge, she's the first one in her family to win a major award, which is why the parents were so happy. Look, Bruce and Demi are big at the box offices, but can you believe that they've never been nominated or won an Oscar? Both of them, I know. Just goes to show you, awards don't mean everything, you know? But in the case of Rumer, this could be a big deal, because now that she has all of our attention, but she only has about 15 minutes to harness it and make it into something good. You know, Rumer, like it worked for Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez was not on Extra. Before Dancing with the Stars, we knew him as Slater from Saved by the Bell. And that's it. But by being on Dancing with the Stars and being so magnanimous, he ended up getting that job offer for Extra. Now we know he's there every day. Plus he writes children's books. He's, you know, Mario is, he's a media entertainer, not just Extra. So it worked for him. It didn't work, unfortunately, for my season, Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid. If you remember watching during season 12 when I was on, Ralph Macchio was, you know, that Karate Kid thing, wipe on, wipe off, that was a big deal. And he was a good dancer, and he was really charming, and I really did think somehow that was going to resuscitate a career that had gone by the wayside for a moment, but it didn't work. So Rumer, there are two great examples, either make it work for you, like Mario, or not. Another person who made it work for him is Alfonso Ribeiro. I'm gonna tell you why. Tom Bergeron revealed last night on Dancing with the Stars his replacement for America's Funniest Home Videos, and it's Alfonso Ribeiro. America loved Alfonso on Dancing with the Stars. He did the Carlton dance. Plus, he's one of those people, he's corny enough to be funny, but cool enough that you don't disrespect his corny. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and also, there were only like 3 people on the staff who said that he wasn't good for this, and believe me, by the time I finished arguing with them, they now believe that Alfonso's perfect for this. But here's my thing, you know, you have to be like right down the middle. You're not the star of America's Funniest Home Videos. You're just ushering in those funny videos. And then somebody said, well, I can't believe this show is still on because you can see those funny videos on YouTube and whatnot. And I said, no, 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 no. But if you have children young, Kevin's not in that age group anymore, but certainly Suzanne's, Jack, and Pete are.
They love it. Every Sunday night, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, it's wholesome TV. You watch it together. You can watch it with your grandmother. You can watch it with your little kids. And it's just, and you need a host that is clean down the middle. And that would be Alfonso Ribeiro, who, by the way, much like being the president of the United States, I feel still must be married and must have children. Do you know what like the host of America's Funniest Home Video cannot be single and also overly hot. Nice looking, but not overly hot, right? And they gotta have kids. So in conclusion, congratulations, Carlton. I can't believe they have an upstep for you, Mommy. Like you're that short that they have an upstep and they glitterized it. My mom is only like 5'2". And so, yeah, I know, oh. But she would know how to reach up and get me when she needed to. Anyway, okay, so now we know the alleged real reason that Janet Jackson is returning to music. Well, first, remember I was telling you, remember the story, she retired from music and America, and she moved to the Middle East with her hot billionaire husband, Wasim Almana. Don't you find him attractive? They zoomed on a lady who was like, oh, hell no. Well, now there are reports that Janet is going back to work, and we were talking about this yesterday, that or the day before, she's going back to work, she wants to put out music, she wants to tour. Remember, and I played that tape of her saying, I'll be back. Well, now there's more to the story. Allegedly, her marriage is falling apart. Well, can we talk? Honestly? She shouldn't have married him to begin with. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay? It's not because she's 49 and he's 39. And it's not because he lives in the Middle East and she's from Encino. It's because Janet, first of all, when you're a billionaire, and many of us don't know anything about that life, but we read a lot. Don't you know that when you're a billionaire, that the first commitment to your mom and dad is to sire an heir to take over the business? Now, times have changed a lot where the heir does not necessarily have to be a man. The same way they have that little Prince George over there, but now Charlotte comes along, Charlotte could also be king. You know, even the royals have bent. But he doesn't have any children. And his first obligation, when you're a billionaire, isn't your first obligation to sire at least one? To me, Janet is a second wife, not a first wife. Because once you get a second wife, you've already had your kids and some spares. And at 49 years old, and I know that there are women who have kids at 49. I know a guy I love on the radio, Curtis Sliwa, here in New York. Curtis's sister gave birth at 56 to twins, okay? I don't know about you, but my cutoff date for kids in my mind used to be 40. However, now the times in which we live, there's so many women still having kids at 42 and 43 that now I got a new cutoff date. It's 43. It's 43. You know, but 49, 50, 51, those eggs have been scrambled. Mommy, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
49 is a very dangerous time to try to have kids.
I think it is.
And if you and Daddy were billionaires, the first thing that you would want from me, Tommy, or Wanda is to sire an heir before we go off to somebody who maybe can't have kids.
Absolutely.
Say that's all. And we're just plain old people from Jersey. And they're judging. So you can imagine what his parents are saying. Janet's also, she probably misses the spotlight. She's been a star since she was 7 years old. And even though a lot of stars, they run from the paparazzi and they like their privacy when they're here living in LA, once you move to the Middle East and nobody's chasing you around and people are kind of forgetting about you, and all of a sudden Beyonce and Rihanna and these girls are closing in the ranks. Heck, you even see legends like Madonna still fighting the good fight, you know? Janet probably wants back in on the game. So we'll be watching her career, we'll be watching the marriage, and we do this all for you. Thank you. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, inmates. How you doing? It's time for a Teresa update. Hit it. All right, the woman that Joe was spotted dining out with has broken her silence. Yeah, that's the woman with the half cornrows. You know, she works at we were talking the other day. She works at a strip club. And they were enjoying a seafood meal in the Ironbound section of North New Jersey. And the place stayed open, and so did they, until 1 o'clock in the morning. And this was a nosy diner who does not work for Hot Topics, but her nosiness worked in our favor, because now we have the picture. She's over there taking the pictures. Okay, so the woman right here with Joe has denied that they're having an affair. She claims that they're just my people. That they're just friends. But when she was asked about why Joe was so touchy-feeling, you know what she said? What? I don't know. Okay, well, first of all, she's just gotten started in this whole, you know, in touch life and style Hot Topics game. In the very beginning, people always say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? But listen, young lady, you never say, I don't know. You're supposed to say he wasn't touchy-feely. He was leaning into conversation because the man across the table was saying something interesting. I mean, you're supposed to have your excuses ready. And I know that she's saying this, but she's also 27 years old. And this is, yes, it's, well, Suzanne said it's rough. No, it's not, but I will say this. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because that's what she said, but can I talk to you without saying anything? Listen, a 27-year-old girl with a regular life, loves a little bit of excitement, especially these days. And it's exciting for some 27-year-olds who work at a strip club to all of a sudden see a reality star come into that club and they exchange numbers, and you know you're safe from getting your behind beat on the turnpike because his wife is in jail. And he's saying to you, come have dinner. At 27, 50% of you judging this girl would be right there. That's all. Yeah, oh. Yeah. Sidebar, doesn't she look a little bit like Chloe? Just, yeah, a little like Chloe. Oh. Chloe, where were you last Wednesday? No, I'm playing. Look, I think that Teresa's daughters talk about this. I think that they're all on the internet. Hopefully Teresa is not talking to her daughters about any of the mess that Joe is alleged to be doing out here because the daughters just get work. You know, daughters look to their moms for strength. And even when, as a woman and as a young girl, you look to your mom for particular strength. And when you see your mom crying, yelling at your father or getting yelled at by your father, or worried in any way, as a young girl, you know, you get concerned. So hopefully Teresa exemplifies nothing but strength when she talks to her daughters. But what I do think that Teresa should do, because she's not getting internet, so her internet is Hot Topics. But you know what, though, Teresa? I'm sure you're paying your lawyer enough money. You should have your lawyer review with you the hottest stories about you, like how you're doing out here in these streets, every time you talk to your lawyer, because you need to know how to handle Joe when you get out, and I'm sure you will handle him. That's all. Teresa, by the way, will be released in 217 days. Clap if you went to your prom. I know you've been promming, Mommy, many times.
I
did. Clap if you've never been to a prom in your life. Hey there, lonely girls. Hey there, lonely girls. Look how it all turned out, right? Look, I've never been to a prom either, but the after parties were better than the prom anyway. But look, the times have changed and the prom dresses are getting skimpier and skimpier and they're causing a lot of controversy. Now, there are high schools all over the country banning girls from wearing prom dresses with, and I'm gonna give you the list because I've been looking, side cutouts, bare midriffs, backlessness, and students are outraged everywhere, as you can well imagine. But you can also imagine that the students are being encouraged to be outraged because parents have a different face. We love to wear, many of us, cutouts, backlessness, too short, too tight. So a lot of us parents are encouraging our kids to be upset, but parents, we shouldn't be upset about this and neither should the kids. I agree with the schools, believe it or not. Don't come up here in our school dressed like a common hooah. Face facts. Girls need to wear like a potato sack or any old thing to the prom. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a skimpy outfit is only this big. You put that in your parents' mailbox, along with your red lipstick and your thong. And after the prom, swing by the house, open the mailbox, pull your little outfit out, run up the street to Joe Green's gas station. Sorry. Change in the bathroom, and hit the after party at the bonfire behind the Deal Casino on Ocean Avenue. That's all I'm saying. I mean, my thing is, we need to teach our kids to be more respectful of authority and also when appropriate attire is warranted. It's up to them to be sneaky behind our backs and hide skimpy stuff like we did. You know, otherwise these kids, they show up to prom inappropriate. They show up to the first day at their new job inappropriate. They take dress down Friday to be literally a tube top and poom poom shorts. You know, so anyway, happy promming and good luck to you parents. A mess. So, it's Memorial Day weekend. We call this the unofficial start of summer. Kids across the country are counting the days before school lets out and summer camp begins. You know? As a little girl in Jersey, we would summer camp every single summer, and I would love to go sleep away to get rid of 2 people. I'm playing, but just for a few weeks. And thank you for that opportunity. And now I want the privilege to give back to underprivileged kids the same way. Me and my Kevins have set up the Hunter Foundation. And last summer, we sent a fabulous group of girls to camp in New Jersey, and they horseback rode, and they stayed in tents, and the arts and crafts, it was wonderful. And they were there for 2 weeks. Well, this summer is no different. We would love to send a group of deserving girls to summer camp. For more information on how you can get involved, go to wendyshow.com. Thank you.